More than 120 tons of worn clothes smuggled into China have been burned in Guangdong province in the south of China in a move to crack down on the illegal trafficking of used clothes. The items were confiscated in the city of Lufeng when a dozen police officers raided some illegal tailor shops. The used clothes had been smuggled from several countries overseas, including Japan and South Korea, and had been sold to many inland Chinese regions after simple processing. While it may not seem like a lucrative business, officials say the maritime trafficking of used clothes had been rampant in small coastal towns. Sina.com tells the tragic tale of a 37-year-old woman from Xi'an who committed suicide by drinking pesticide. Xing Xiaohong, the wife of the Xingyuan village chief, reportedly felt under pressure due to a $45,000 debt that was needed to pay for road constructions in the village. According to local regulations, the roads in Xingyuan can receive funding from the local government for maintenance, but only after it's been completed. The villagers have to first raise money on their own to build the road, but all the money collected from the villagers is recorded as debt to the village chief. This debt became such a burden to the chief's family that his wife was driven to suicide. A Russian mother of two repeatedly beaten by her wealthy Chinese husband has been awarded $44,000 in compensation by a Beijing court. The China Daily reports that 31-year-old Elena Korobleva suffered a ruptured spleen and severe bruising after being attacked during heated arguments with her husband Liu Jue at their villa in Beijing Xinyu district in May. Liu faces up to 5 years in jail. The China Daily quotes a family law expert who says domestic violence is a problem in about 30% of families in China, but in about 20% of mixed marriages. A huge blind date party has been held in Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang province in eastern China. The party, which was televised nationwide, features women who write down information on potential mates, while bachelors put up notices with requirements for a future wife. Dozens of young men and women then scan the information on offer in the hope that they will find the one. While this kind of public matchmaking is not uncommon in China, the recent gathering in Hangzhou was organized on an unusually large scale. Life of Guangzhou.com reports on a new dice craze in China that's got some young couples hooked. But this game doesn't involve the usual level of fun, though it might go a long way to improving the way household chores are shared among couples. The new dice don't display the numbers, but Chinese characters designating tasks the lucky or unlucky winner must complete. With 5 sides of the dice imposing household chores such as groceries, cooking, laundry, washing up, and mopping the floor, only one side offers some consolation: relax. One man says living with a shopaholic is bad enough, but it's nothing compared to living with a woman who regulates everything by these dice. The dice retails for between $1 and $3. The Shanghai Daily has the story of a karaoke singer who allegedly hired 5 men to rob her lover in a bid to teach him a lesson for betraying her. 43-year-old singer Lin Hua met Li Xiaoshui, who is nearly 20 years her junior, online a year ago. Li told Lin he could carry out foreign exchange transactions for her, but Li lost $10,000 of Lin's money in a single day. Lin hired a gang to beat and rob Li with the promise of money. Prosecutors say the men forced Li to admit to having affairs with other women and stole his bank cards, complete with passwords, as well as his 2 cell phones. The Nanquan Metropolis Daily reports of a woman in Wenchang in Hainan province who has been running from pillar to post demanding justice after her 13-year-old son was expelled from his school for being too naughty. The woman says it was wrong for Jinshan High School to expel her son, saying school is where 13-year-olds are supposed to be educated. She continued her tirade, saying they can't wash their hands of my son just because they think he's too naughty. She says her son hasn't gone to school for almost 4 months since being expelled. The Changqing Evening News has the story of a senior executive at a foreign investment firm who asked for a month's leave from work so that he could sleep after a friend told him sleep could cure his baldness. 32-year-old Liu Chang was granted leave for all of September, the whole of which he spent in his bed. But unsurprisingly, his affliction wasn't cured. Liu then consulted doctors who told him sleeping long hours wouldn't cure his baldness, but instead can result in muscle pain and spine defects. And that's today's Media Watch. And in fact, that's all for now from the team here at BON News.